You're on.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
How are you doing, Mr. Bowman? I'm doing well. How are you, Liam?
I'm tired. I'm cold.
Everyone see it? I connect everyone read the word. Yes? Too small? Too small?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be learning a song by rote. So what that means is we're going to learn the words and the rhythm to the song by repeating it multiple times. I guess it's not a picture now. This song is Simple Gifts. It's a traditional hymn. It was written by a member of the Shakers, which was a group of people in like the early 1800s who believed that there was most definitely going to be a second coming of Christ. But after that, though, in the 1930s and then in the 40s, Aaron Copland, the great American composer, used this in his work Appalachian Spring. So, what we're going to learn how to do first is speak the words in rhythm. So the first rhythm, can anyone read it for me using octaves? As in starting on this beat and that measure. Tucker.
Tika, tika, tika.
Cool, thank you. Now can someone do that, what Tucker just did, but do it with the words? Patrick.
Okay.
You're looking more than ready.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the.
Thank you. Okay, cool. So now, like, the goal, what we're trying to do is to turn this from being spoken word into song. So the way we can do that is, we take the first element being the spoken word and the rhythm, and with that alone, in my eyes, is simply poetry, right? Because it's just word and rhythm. When we add harmonies, when we make it song. Does everybody understand how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So, I'll play the harmonies, and then we'll kind of apply the rhythm and the words as we apply the harmonies. So here's what it sounds like. You know the chord. Sorry for the hiccups, but that's what each harmony sounds like. So with each new measure is a new harmony. So let's try the first one. Set my hands. So the way this will work, the rhythm and the words start on the and of two, and I play the first harmony on beat one of that measure. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna conduct, and then I want to speak just the first two bars. So the pickup on the and of two, and then the first two beats. Sound good? Okay. So 1, 2, ready. Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift. That was it. Okay, thank you. Now let's try the second one.
What's the starting point?
Well, right now all we're doing is speaking the rhythm. Okay, thank you though. Thank you. We'll cover that in a minute. So let's add the second. Can everyone see? It's down here. Okay. So let's add the second. I don't think we need to do each individual one. So 1, 2, ready, go.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift
Okay.
to
Continue.
garden want to be.
And wonderful, thank you. Okay. So our rhythm's a little wobbly, but let's try it with the chords. So we'll do a little slower just 'cause it's not as easy. Okay. So So let's try the entire first 4 lines, or 4 measures, excuse me. Sound good, everyone? Does everyone understand? So, 1, 2, ready, go.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where you ought to be, and
Alright, cool, thank you. So, wonderful. Let's try it again. I still feel like, especially with our picup's a little awkward. I don't know if maybe I'm the only one that sees it, but what we're doing is we're kind of going 1, 2, ready, go. Tis the gift. So let's really focus on making the anda of 2 the end of 2. Does that make sense to everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it one more time. Okay, so 1, 2, ready, go.
tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where you ought to be, and
Okay, we're gonna move down so you can see the other half of the page. Can everyone see it? Yes? Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's continue. So now, can someone read the first measure of the next page in rhythm? Anyone? Just speaking in rhythm. Cool. TJ, could you do that for me?
When we find ourselves in the place just right. Can we keep going?
Yeah.
Alright. Twill be in the valley of love and delight.
Okay, wonderful. So where was the one part that TJ had a hiccup? Well, actually, he didn't have a hiccup, but he asked me whether or not to keep going.
The fermata.
The fermata, right? So does everyone know what a fermata is? Okay, we pause in the music for this was musical effect. Now let's try these last 4 lines with the harmonies. So again, focus on articulating the rhythm because it's still a little fuzzy, maybe because it's 8 a.m. But it loses effect when we don't articulate the rhythms. Then we're just speaking, and that's when we find that gray area of well, it's kind of music and it's kind of poetry, but there's we're in this gray space in between. Now, so let's try it again with the new chords, or excuse me, the next set of measures. So 1, 2, ready, go.
ourselves in the place just right, through the valley of love and delight.
Wonderful. So the one thing we missed, and that was my fault, I apologize, was the fermata. So on the fermata, we'll go when we find ourselves when we find ourselves in the place just right, to be in the valley of love and delight. So what we'll do when we get to beat 2 of that second measure, let's all pause and then watch me for when we'll continue. Sound good? Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go.
Ourselves in the place just right,
Excuse me.
in the valley of love and
Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. I'm halfway there. I don't think anybody has any questions. No? Okay. So unfortunately, because of the limitations of the doc can, we're gonna have to kind of do it 4 measures and 4 measures. So let's try and move through the first 4 and review. Okay. Okay. So I think we can do this on the first try, just the entire first page. Does that work? Can we? Okay, cool. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, Go.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where we want to be.
Now let's add the next set of measures. So what do we have to remember to do on the second beat of the second measure? Watch me. TJ, do you have a question?
I was gonna ask if you would like for someone to just stand there and switch out the pages as we get to the end of one page.
Okay. Ian? Sure. Could you read mine, please? Okay. First, let's try the second half, and then we'll do it so that Ian can switch the pages for us. Okay. So first, let's finish this. So remember to watch me on each of the second measure. I'll do my best to. Okay. So the second half. 1, 2, ready, go.
We find ourselves in the place just right, in the valley of love and
Okay, thank you for watching it. I felt like it felt a lot better to everyone in the room too. So now let's try the entire thing. Does anybody have any questions? No? Okay. So, first let's try just singing it when you know the monotone pitch we've accepted that we've been singing with the entire time. And then the next time we do it, let's try to use the dynamics on the page. So those are our two goals for what we're about to do. First, we're going to do it without dynamics, then we're going to go back and try it again with dynamics. Yes, you did?
Are we singing in pitch now, or are we still just speaking the rhythm?
Do we want to sing in pitch? Does everybody feel like they can sing in pitch? Yes? Okay, so class, sing in pitch. Does that sound good? Does anybody have any questions about that?
Can we have a starting pitch?
Yeah. So this piece is in A flat major. So here's major A flat chord.
Can you like play through the melody ones?
Oh, I have to. Well, Liam, I'm sorry, the answer to that question is no at this moment. What I can do is play the chord that's associated with each one, only because I can't play like this. I don't know when I'm ready. You want to? Thank you for asking that question.
Can you do you know the song? Can you sing it for us? Or, I don't know, because I don't know the song, so.
Yeah, okay, sure. So, here's what it sounds like. Tis the tis the tis the, excuse me, to come down where we ought to be. And we sorry, just right, full valley of warmth and ease. So I was a little bit off pitch, but to be honest, that's as close as I can come at the moment. Was that a little bit better? Did it help a little bit? Okay. So, are there any more questions? Yes, Patrick?
Do you want us to sing the soprano or the alto?
Oh, soprano.
Okay.
Good question. Okay. Are there any further questions? No? Okay. So we'll sing the entire piece. Ian will change pages and then we'll watch it on the fly. Everybody? 1, 2, ready, go.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where we want to be, and we find ourselves in the place just right, in the valley of love and delight.
Wow, cool. Wonderful, guys. I thought that sounded really nice. Now that we've gotten through it and we sang with the melody and in tune, let's apply the dynamics. So we begin at mezzo piano. And Ian, can you pull the second page on the screen? Okay. So the entire thing is at mezzo piano. So the way I like to describe this is like you're speaking in the library and there's someone 4 feet away from you. Okay? So you're not speaking publicly, and you're not whispering.
You're done.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, class.